In the last few years, the Egyptian government embarked on several projects in the roads and transportation sector, with the main goal of improving mobility for citizens, while reducing traffic congestion. Among them is the monorail, with foundation structures that currently tower over many areas in Cairo, from Fifth Settlement to Nasser City and beyond. As the name suggests, a monorail is a railway that runs on a single rail, requiring minimal space, and moving at a higher speed than metros and trains. Accordingly, the monorail is one of the most awaited national projects, anticipated to provide Egyptians with a fast, comfortable, safe, and environmentally friendly means of transport. In addition to being the first public transportation vehicle from the new administrative capital and 6th of October city to Greater Cairo. In August 2019, Bombardier Transportation, Orascom Construction, and the Arab contractors, together with the National Authority for Tunnels, signed an agreement to design, build, and operate 2 monorail lines in Egypt. With a speed of 80 km per hour, the travel time for the 54 km new administrative city line will be 16 minutes, and 42 minutes for the 42 km 6th of October city line, both accumulating a much less time frame than it takes through other modes of transport currently available. The monorail will have the capacity to transport nearly 45,000 passengers an hour in each direction at full capacity. The autonomous monorail will comprise of 2 lines, the first extending from Nasser City to the new administrative capital 56.5 km long, and the second extending from 6th of October City to Al Mohandesin 42 km long. The new administrative capital line will consist of 21 stations, while the 6th of October City line will feature 12 stations. Upon completion, the 2 lines will each be able to transport 45,000 passengers per hour in each direction. The fully automated, driverless trains will have rubber tires to reduce noise, in addition to being corrosion-resistant and recyclable. The project, which costs up to 2.5 billion euros, is set to be inaugurated in 2023. Happy news is coming to all the Egyptian citizens and even the tourists. Egypt will have a high-speed rail, connecting almost all the country's sides. It's a huge new project whose execution is in progress. It's a step towards the residents' comfort and well-being. Egypt High-Speed Rail. The high-speed rail in Egypt is a new means of transportation that aims to connect the cities of both the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. This type of rail will work with electricity, which makes it more environment-friendly, so it moves with a much higher speed than trains. Siemens will bring the tracks and work on the maintenance and installation of the high-speed railway system. The cost of Egypt's high-speed rail project is about $4.45 billion. The high-speed rail will stretch along 1,000 km, which is about 621 miles. Moreover, the first line is supposed to run 450 km, which is about 285 miles. Egypt High-Speed Rail Project. The route of the high-speed rail in Egypt will has 4 stages. The first line, it's about 460 km long, linking Ain Sakna and Suez Governorate with New Alamein city while passing through different cities. The route of the first line will be as follows. Ain Sakna New Administrative Capital Cairo Giza 6th of October City Alexandria New Alamein City. The second line, it'll connect the main port of the Red Sea with Alexandria's port, and also Matra Gargoub's port. The third line, it's going to link Hurghada and Safaga with Kina and Luxor. The fourth line. It will start from the 6th of October city reaching Luxor and Aswan. Through these 4 lines the high-speed rail will manage to connect Egypt's north side with its south one. This will make commuting between cities much easier, effortless, and quicker. The first line of Egypt's high-speed rail will include 15 stations, which consecutively are Egypt high-speed rail stations. It is supposed that by 2023 the first line will be completed, according to the agreed-upon time plan for this significant project. Moreover, each line is set to take 2 years for completion. The Cairo Light Rail Transit began operations on Monday, after it was inaugurated on Sunday by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi at the presence of the Transport Minister, Kamal al-Wazir. During the inauguration of the LRT light rail, Wazir reviewed all information related to it, including ticket prices. You will know everything you need to know about the new electric train, which is 103 Kelvin m long and has 19 stations. The electric train stations to be operated extend from Adli Mansur to 10th of Ramadan City, which are Adli Mansur Station, El Aber Station, Mostakbal El Shorauk, New Heliopolis, Bad Industrial Zone, Knowledge City. The rest of the stations to the 10th of Ramadan City will be completed in the 4th phase of the project. West 10th of Ramadan City, 10th of Ramadan City City Center. Electric train ticket price. The ticket price for 3 stations is L15. Tickets up to 5 stations are L20. Ticket price up to 7 stations are L25. Tickets up to 9 stations are L35. The electric train project is a new development artery for the new urban communities. El Aber Mostakbal Shorauk, New Heliopolis, Bad Industrial Zone, and the 10th of Ramadan, new administrative capital. Ain Sakna El Alamein electric train stations. The LRT light rail will interchange service with the 3rd metro line at Adli Mansur station, the Ain Sakna El Alamein express monorail at the central station, and with the new administrative capital monorail at the City of Arts and Culture station. The LRT train track starts from Adli Mansur station, and then runs parallel to the Cairo Ismailia Desert Road to Bada City, then branches north to the heart of the 10th of Ramadan City, and south to the new administrative capital to extend to the international sports city.
Here in Egypt, it's completely amazing what we are doing, building up a complete high-speed network for the Egyptian people will completely change the shape of the country. So that's for us and for me especially a real big motivation to deliver that to the Egyptian population.
Actually, I'm quite excited to start in this mega project. We are now on the ground for 2 months after contract signature, and in record time we have built up a team of high experienced and professional people from different areas of the world with different cultural background, with a strong local component to have as well the Egyptian philosophy and culture in the team. And I'm looking quite forward for the next upcoming challenges, milestones, and get this project running in full speed as a fast track as we have foreseen it.
Egypt is a great country. I'm really happy to be here, and I think we will have a very good impact and contribution to the country.
One of the biggest Siemens projects ever, and apparently a one-of-a-kind project in Egypt because there is no high-speed rail existing, shaping the country, as our vision would say. This is just amazing. and I would like to be part of it.
And I personally would be really happy to be on one of the first trains, high-speed trains, to run in this country and see what we have achieved in the last years.
A huge work for us, and we are looking to establish the team with a mixture of German colleagues and also Egyptian colleagues here. And we are just starting and looking forward all the works we have ahead of us.
I'm very proud of my country that it brings to us a very world-class project like the high speed, and this is the first time in Egypt as well.